Gamers, hola, konnichiwa, annyeonghaseyo. What's cracking? What's happening? What it do? It's your boy, the Showbill 8. We are back again with another stream today. How's everybody doing? Hey, yo, go and get it, bro. I said first, let's go. Got the, you know what it is. Hey, fuck, I was late being first. Was good. Deadlock, all good, my boy. And dog, how you doing? Hey, what's up, man? Good to see you on. So everybody that's on, both on YouTube and Twitch, thanks a million for being here. I hate this system because I can look at three different places, see different numbers as to how many people are on. It doesn't matter. I'll see it all at the end. It is what it is. Thank you for being on both on YouTube and on Twitch. If you're on YouTube, go ahead, like. Most definitely feel free to subscribe and hop into chat. If you're on Twitch, follow, subscribe, hop in the chat, all that good stuff. It's Saturday. First things first. I want to know, since I told y'all my experience was with watching Brand New Day a couple of days ago. I gave the no spoiler review yesterday. I want to know if any of you have gone and seen it yet. And I'm willing to bet because I know Case was talking about going to see it today. He's probably like out right now. I don't know what time it is wherever he lives in the States, but have any of you all gone and seen it? It was crazy because when I got up this morning, I was gonna stay in this city last night, but I was like, there's no way. I can't go take a shower, throw on the same clothes for like I can't do it. So I took the 45-minute ride back home. I didn't get back until almost 12:30 in the morning because I ended up staying on much later, like streaming for a little bit longer because I was testing out everything for the server, realizing that one of the things that I got so upset about yesterday while streaming, the whole issue with finding the fossil and everything else. It's an RNG registry situation. RNG plays a role in there. If you don't know what that is, we'll talk about that another time. But anyway, this morning when I got up, got ready, going, and I walked past the theater. Bruh, the amount of people. Now we had other movies released, over this weekend, everything else, and every weekend here, like the theaters are gonna be packed. A lot of places are gonna be packed. But I know, and I can tell, because of all the kids and everything else, they were there to see Spider-Man. They families, they were going to see that movie. And it was really cool to see because I was like, knowing how good I thought that movie was. It's funny because much younger kids aren't going to get a lot of the stuff that's going on. It's crazy to think like most movies and even games and cartoons and anime and like all those different things, comic books, they were technically at one point in time supposed to be for kids. But let's be honest, now this is a hugely adult sort of thing. I mean, even looking at where they're going with Doomsday and everything else, this is like adult nostalgia at this point in time. But of course, kids love it. I mean, it's their characters and everything else. But it was just cool to see how many people were set up to go and see that movie. You watch it too, amazing. Hey yo, and dog, I'm telling you, I don't know if you caught because I even broke the review off and put it because I disabled the stream from yesterday on YouTube. I disabled it on Twitch for a while too, but I broke down like my review on that movie and kept it spoiler free. Bro, amazing. Yeah, I was just the whole time, like from start to finish, just this is how you're supposed to do this movie. This is a good way to tell a Spider-Man story. Like I was in awe. And it was just one of those things where, even what I said yesterday, all the stuff that one movie potentially opens up is crazy. And if you saw the end credit, you will know exactly what I mean when I talk about why Tom Holland Spider-Man will probably not be in Doomsday. Not only that, if he is, it might be a cameo. And I believe more than anything else, it's going to be one of our other two Spider-Men in that movie, if not both or all three coming together again for whatever the last movie is, which I think is Battle World. I think that they will either all three be together again or one of them's about to die in Doomsday. Not only that, it opens up my whole idea as far as him potentially getting the black suit and becoming Venom as well. I'm telling you right now, that movie was just and I kid you not, last night when I got back, I was gonna go out and have a drink with friends and eat and everything else, but I was like, nah. I went and picked up food, went home, sat down, ate, put together the edits to get on YouTube super quick, and then I was just sitting there the whole time thinking, I'm like, damn, I want to watch Spider-Man again. I'm not even lying. It was just one of those situations. Said, oh God, I know for Spider-Man it was so packed here. We had people up towards the fucking edge of the parking lot from the movie theater. Yo, listen, I believe it. I believe it, man. Like I said it. I said it. I'm like, even if I told you guys when I watched that movie that day, 2 days ago, if I had gone online and gave a full on spoiler alert and gave you the whole movie breakdown, every single person would have still went to see it. Because here's how like, okay, I get it with spoilers and everything else, where it's like people are like, I don't want the movie to be spoiled before I go and see it. I want it all to be a surprise to me. The thing is, to me, sometimes it actually works where you're talking with somebody about a movie, like was fucked up. Is what people did, I think, was it Harry Potter, where people were going into the movies and the other people had just come out and they started telling the people who were going in all the shit that is fucked up. But if you sit down and you're just like watching something and somebody starts talking about a movie and you see how hyped they are about it, I think it gets you more hyped. And then when they break down certain parts, you haven't seen it. You're trying to put your imagination to work here and see what they're saying, and some people give great detail in their storytelling, but it still becomes this thing, I believe, where it's like you get so excited about whatever it is they said that when you actually see it, you're like, oh shit, that's what they were talking about, or whatever the case may be, and then it just triggers you into your own thought process or whatever. But yeah, at the end of the day, like it was really cool to see how many people were out, like in that whole family gathering sort of thing, kids super excited, just like waiting to go and see what could be their potentially favorite superhero character. And that's the crazy thing about, like, you know things like that, is no matter where you are in the world, that's something that breaks down to everyone. And I had a conversation with somebody last week. We were talking about how so much is the same, even though people try to make it seem like we're all so different and everything else. I'm like, all you really have to do is look at kids when it comes to like children growing up or raising a child or whatever. No matter who you talk to, you can talk to a mom or a dad, a couple, whatever, in America, here in Japan, in fucking China, in the Philippines. I don't care where, Spain. It doesn't matter where in the world. They all go do the same things. They cry when they're hungry. They cry when they're tired. They pass the fuck up when they're tired. They expect you to carry them everywhere for a certain point of their life. They expect you when they go to sleep in the car, don't you wake them up. That'll be your biggest fucking nightmare. You get that kid, you carry them to bed and tuck them in and let them go to sleep. Wake them up if you want to. Fuck around and have a kid and wake up that child after like taking a long drive and see how that night goes for you. It's like all these things are so much the same, and it goes the same with things like the thing that inspires them, the things that bring awe to them, their favorite comic book characters, their favorite heroes, their favorite anime heroes, everything else. It's always the same. And so it's like everybody talking all this shit about how different we are and blah blah blah, why this shouldn't be used here and this shouldn't be used there. Like, it honestly still surprises me. And this shows you just how different things were years ago when the first Spider-Man Tom Holland version of Spider-Man came out. You didn't hear too many people bitching and complaining about Zendaya being Mary Jane. I mean, she is black. I understand she like bright two shades from white and everything else, but she is black. But then they bitch and complained about everything in the Odyssey. So it's like to see this where it's like that's always a thing for me to see people come together when it's something that I think everyone shares in the excitement of it. To see it come together in this way, I was just like, yeah, that's awesome. And I mean, the theater. So where I live, you will see a lot more foreigners, especially like uh, what do you call it? Travelers, I guess. And then the city that I'm usually in, especially on the weekends, you see foreigners, but it's very rare to a greater extent. And most of the foreigners that you'll actually see are more like people from China or Thailand and stuff like that. So, but today, that theater specifically, everybody. I heard people talking and I was like, they're definitely American. I know those accents. I heard a couple of people who were clearly from the UK. Then there were also Japanese people galore, of course. And then there was a couple of people you could clearly tell from the the aesthetics. A few of them were clearly from like Thailand, different stuff like that. So it's just one of those things where I'm always like, it's so cool because it brings out something I think in all of us to see movies like that. And Dog said made me feel like a kid again for sure watching it as a grown man. Facts. That's what's so like even playing this Halo. Like we probably will not be playing Halo today because Teflon sent me a message on Discord and here's what he says, bro. I'm floating right now. So nigga, I don't know if Pennywise got him or if he ate an edible. One of those things happened, and that man is not getting online today. So we probably won't get back into Halo today, but I got all kinds of other games coming up that we're gonna get into. Of course, we just going back to the normal weekend thing. Rivals is definitely on the menu, but it's like playing that Halo. The nostalgia factor in that. It's an older game. The controls are stiff. They are still as stiff as like when they made that game originally. Everything else, but the nostalgia factor for me is there, and it makes me remember how much like that game actually kind of changed the perspective of gaming to an extent and Microsoft. It's like going back and playing GTA 3. The main character didn't speak, but I remember playing GTA 1, GTA 2, and I remember when GTA 3 came out and how it really didn't catch on until all of a sudden it did, and it was just on fire everywhere. I mean, that type of stuff takes you back. So it's the same thing with, superhero movies and everything else. Like I said, yeah, my favorite superhero has always been for a very specific reason, Superman. And the thing about that is every time they make a new movie, I'm always excited for it, but the problem is it's so hard for them to do right. It honestly is. My One of my favorite ones was the one with what's his name? Well, he did it was called Man of Steel. My problem with it was that they made Superman a little like he was kind of whiny. It had to go like this dark route and everything. At the end, he actually kills Zod, which is something that Superman would never fucking do. But the storyline was good. The way that they let things play out to an extent, I was fine with. And then Henry Cavill himself, I like. Listen, Christopher Reeve played a certain kind of Superman. And he had the look of Superman. Fucking Christopher Reeve was tall as a mother, like dead ass. Henry Cavill played almost that comic book esque looking Superman. He played that role well. That's why he fit. And the newest one, the reason why I was excited about that one was because of the fact that it reminded me more so of the old Christopher Reeve Superman movies, and this guy played that it was more about Clark Kent than it was really about Superman as well. So it's like that's like the nostalgia factor for me. Like I get to look at all these different iterations of these things, and then when it comes to things like Spider-Man and everything else, I being a kid like had I had a comic book collect. I was one of those kids. It was so crazy, smart as hell, bad as a motherfucker. But it wasn't like bad in the way that y'all thinking. It was just because I like to fight. Like there was this meme that was circulating for years, and every one of my friends, as soon as they saw it, they like either tagged me in it or I had posted. And they were just like, "Yeah, that's you right there." And it was Kermit the Frog, like just sitting there with this whole like facial expression of and this gesture of, and it said on it, "See, you like to talk shit." But me, I like to fight. And that was my thing. Like growing up, a martial artist, I played all sports. I was amazing at sports, but smart as a motherfucker. Nerd, geek, call me whatever you want to, but go ahead, fuck around and get beat up. Like that was my whole thing. So I mean, I had video games galore. I grew up here and in the states and I had video games from here. I had all the Final Fantasies, every console you can imagine from Famicom. I had that before the Nintendo ever hit the states, so on and so forth. Comic books. Oh my lord, Spider-Man, X-Men. I had an X-Men. It was X-Men number 2, one of the original ones. No bullshit. Terrible what happened to that. I'm not gonna get into it. Hurts my feelings. But anyway, just all of those things. And so remembering like the old comic book versions of Spider-Man and everything else, and then like years later when they introduced Madam Web, who kind of taught Spider-Man, how much more he actually was than what he thought, and then the mystic sort of side that it brought into it. Fuck, I want to spoil this part of the movie for people who haven't seen it, but I won't. Listen, for all of you that saw the interaction between him and Jean Grey the first time, you know what I'm talking about. It made so much sense why he shocked her at that moment. It made so much sense to me because I remembered reading the old comic books. So it's like there's so much stuff that they're doing now that yeah, it's a huge nostalgia factor for me. Like it's just so crazy. I'm like I'm waiting for the day like yo, we can all just get on here. Man, fuck. Come next week on stream, anybody's on here that haven't seen that movie, that's your fault. I'm gonna just say it right now. Uh, that's your fault because we gonna talk about it. We gonna talk about it because then by that point I figure all of y'all will have seen it, and I know everybody gonna go ahead. We just gonna let the spoilers run through. Y'all can tell me your favorite parts. I'll tell y'all mine in full detail. But anyway, that's that on that. But before we get into gaming, two things we gonna look at. One of them I wanted to talk about days ago when I had gotten on, but I let it slide. I let it go. I was busy on other things. But this right here, let me go ahead and pull it up and then we will switch the old screen over. Yes, sir. Let's see. This I found quite it's fucked up for me to say how funny I found this. I'm not even gonna lie. Oh, it's just it's too much. It's absolutely too much. All right. Let's do this. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we talked about this one before. Clavicular. This, you know, I'm gonna have to pause this video here and there and everywhere because of what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, to those of you out there who think that this guy, this kid, this is your king right here, this guy down here on his back, who's in a few seconds just gonna be shaking his little legs, but not defending himself, not fighting back, not getting up, not doing anything to this. Like this dude is no taller than I am. Honestly, the guy that's got him down. He's bald, old, probably ain't worked out in, in 20 fucking years. But this is your king. And this is my favorite here. This guy is in a black shirt here. This super big steroid using fucking freak is getting pushed around by a dude who I would throw across a room. Honestly, I'm not joking about this. This guy here, I could, and he would actually fly a few feet. This is your king. And here's the thing: if your hands are free, you should let them fly, whether you up top or on your back. But this just listen. All this bullshit with clavicular and people like him gets on my nerves. It really does. Because everyone wants to sit here and talk about, look at it. He's mugging people. What he say? All the shit he talks about anybody and everybody. People who aren't pretty. People who don't fucking use meth and beat their face in with doing bone smashing. People who don't take steroids. People like, oh, he's so much better than all of them. You just got dragged. I'm willing to bet that guy's actually shorter than I am. I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. The guy who got him is probably shorter than I am. Let's be real. You just got dragged by a dude who's like 5'5", out of shape, probably in front of you, girl. But of course, what you got is bread, or maybe not, considering what's been floating around. My thing is, I don't really care about this story that much beyond the fact that I found it hilarious to see the excuses that people made to watch him and his so called friend, who's supposed to be this tough guy, who couldn't even stop this guy from fucking him up. Oh, you talking about when I touch it? Yeah. This fucking microphone. In fact, I can't switch it because the one that I know I need is actually in use right now. I'll try not to touch it again. But the whole thing is the this story is crazy to me because of the amount of copium people are trying to throw around about the situation. The bottom line, he was out there being his normal menacing self. He was out there causing problems, doing things he shouldn't be doing, but figures he can because of the fact that he's doing an IRL stream on Kick, because he's some kind of a tough guy, because I guess the steroids have done their part in making that head a little bit bigger after being treated like a normie. Actually worse than a normie. Like I said, if you go to France and you can't pick up a shawty in France, nah, bro, give it up. Pack that shit up. I'm not saying nothing bad about French girls. No, nada. No. I literally mean that. That means that you are everything I thought you were. And what I thought he was an egotistical, however, self-loathing and retarded individual who honestly has no personality. His whole identity is built off of the fact that he got mogged, as he as the word that is being used when it relates to him, while in the bathroom, and a black guy was taking a pee, and his piss stream was so loud. I kid you not, I'm not making this up. I think I showed you guys the article from where this came from, but he literally put this out on the internet himself. he felt so inferior that he went into a stall to pee, and somehow, essentially, another man's schmeat was what turned him into a villain. Come on, bruh. That listen, I don't mind if you are, but that's some homosexual shit. I'm just that is some that's some weird shit to me. How you gonna be mad at homosexuals for existing? Yo, listen, and dog, I'm not joking about this. Yo, I listen. A lot of y'all know. Y'all know what I'm like. This is why I think a lot of y'all watch me, cause I don't give a fuck, and I'm gonna be straight up. Listen, how are you gonna be mad at homosexuals for thinking about another man's schmeat when it literally, like, I mean, was on your mind so hard that you started taking meth and smashing your own bones to feel superior, bro? I'm just saying. So to me, here's the thing. Here's what I think about this whole scene. I want to give y'all this image one more again. Here's what I think. I think that everyone should take this and make this a backup wallpaper to their phone. And if you live in Florida, if you should run into him, if he should ever say the N word again in front of you, if he should ever say some ignorant, stupid shit to you, if you a shawty and he come up trying to holler at you, just go ahead and open up your phone and be like, nigga, ain't that you? I, I just, I'm just, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But I mean, you don't have to agree with me, and I don't give a fuck. This shit is funny to me. All right. Anyway, so yeah, y'all can let me know how you feel about that. If you're watching this later on in the comments, I listen. There, I don't have that whole like that whole karmic justice shit to me doesn't exist. I see things that happen in the world because they simply do. It is a circular situation. Everyone will suffer the same consequences on a great deal of things. I mean, not the same consequences, but suffer the same things. Whether it's a consequence or not depends on how much bread you got. But when it comes to stupid people who do stupid shit, say ignorant things, act a certain way, at some point in time, you are opening up the door for someone to do something stupid to you. I've said it before. I'll say it again. I'll say it forever. I can feel sympathy and empathy and different things like that for individuals on a lot of different things. But when it comes down to you being a moron, to you essentially asking for somebody to knock you the fuck, I'm not mad when it happens. I just cannot be. But hey, once again, let's go ahead and yeah, get them on out of there. I just figured, you know what, all of y'all deserve a new background, a backup background, or something like that, especially if you should ever run into that idiot out on the street. Yeah. So next thing up, listen. I'm kind of I don't know how to feel about this. We talked about the whole thing with, you know, how I feel about scalpers and Pokemon cards, and then what stupid ass whichever one of the Pauls, Logan, whichever Jake Logan, the whole thing he did with the Shonen Jump magazine, and how like obscene value is placed on things that are supposed to be forms of entertainment, that are supposed to, you know, bring joy to, that are supposed to be a game that like I get it. It's gonna happen, but there's this limit to it. The bigger issue now, because of things like that, is the scalping problem. And we even watched the video with the whole scalping situation there in the States. Motherfuckers in like Walmarts pulling down, drawing down. How you gonna pull the blick? How you gonna like up? Come on, bruh. You gonna up iron on somebody because they try you try to buy all the Pokemon cards and you don't want nobody else to get any. These are mine. Like, what are we? What are we? What are we doing? What point is this? And to make matters more insane, I said this a while ago. Here, I knew it was going to become a problem to where people were going to end up coming from different places, the States, the UK, everything else. I knew they were going to come here and start doing that same dumb shit. Now, it's not to say, listen, y'all know me, I'm a very fair individual. It is not to say that people here, some Japanese people, don't do it themselves and then sell it across the world. And one of the things I'm not even mad about is if people here, like, we have different events all the time. In fact, there's an upcoming Pokemon train. Actually, I think the rally's going on right now. I'm not going to do it. I did one years ago. It wasn't even a train rally. We went to a city. It's a few years ago, and I still have the card that I received at the end, which is like one of the coolest fucking cards, I think. If I've ever collected any cards or anything like that, that is one of the coolest cards I've ever seen. But they're doing the rally, and at the end of it, you get all kinds of like different prizes depending on your stamp book and everything else. This year, there's a card, a couple of stickers, and then a key ring that's all attached to the rally. And these are a lot of times once in a lifetime sort of items. So I'm not mad at someone taking these types of items and things like that and then selling them online or whatever. I mean, it is what it is. There's certain things that you have here that you can't get other places. Certain things that you have in the states you can't get other places. If it's there's a monetary value to it without being stupidly excessive, I get that. But when it comes to people going into a store, buying out pallets of Pokemon cards, buying out pallets of, I mean, anything for that instance, is screwing over anybody who actually collects these things, screwing over kids. If that's the case, nah, bro, I got an issue with it. And I knew, again, that people were going to start coming here and doing it. But the Japanese response is always so fucking dumb and extreme to a lot of these types of situations. There's so many stories I've gotten over the last couple of weeks that I haven't even shared with you guys. But this one, when I saw this, I was like, wait, what? I haven't even read this article. I just saw the headline because I read a different article, which I will speak about while looking at this one. Here we go. So, Pokemon card stores requiring facial recognition scans for entry in Japan in latest anti-scalper move. In today's digitally secure world, there are certain sensitive situations in which you can expect facial recognition systems to be a part of the procedure. International travel also often requires a facial scan or part of immigration protocols, and banking apps may ask for authentication factor before you access your account. Your phones have facial recognition on them if you actually have an Apple phone, and if you have an Android, there are applications you can get and certain things even to unlock it that utilize facial recognition as well. But to buy fucking Pokemon cards, are we serious right now? And as of this summer, you may also need to have your face scanned before you purchase Pokemon cards. On July 24th, the Pokemon Card Game's official website quietly announced that it would be introducing a facial recognition system for customers wishing to enter Japan's Pokemon card stores. Agreement to the scan is a requisite for entering the stores. This is just to enter the Pokemon card store before you even purchase anything. If you want to go in and take a look around, we're gonna need that facial scan. The Pokemon Company says the official recognition scans are being implemented for the purposes of crime prevention and to ensure compliance with entry and purchase rules. With the last point implying that this is the latest attempt to combat growing a problem of Pokemon card scalping. The Pokemon Company appears to be wising up to the risk that letting speculative bulk buying run rampant will eventually erode its broad base of younger and more casual fans who, if the only way they can get Pokemon stuff is by buying it at inflated prices from a scalper through an online retail site, might instead just find another hobby slash series to love. Under the new system, customers will need to submit a facial scan before entering the store. Facial scans will also be required for obtaining Seiken, essentially queue tickets. So Seiken to ticket to stand in line. So let's say you're standing in line and you decide to leave that line. I'm gonna guess that you've got your face scanned and well, you just lose your position. But you got your fucking face scanned. And I have a problem with face scans amongst a greater deal of other things. If any individual enters a Pokemon card store twice in the same day or to attempts to get more than one queue ticket in a single day, the system will alert the store staff, who may then ask the aspiring shopper about their repeat visit and have the right to refuse entry if they suspect the person of being a scalper. This also, this right to refuse entry also causes an issue. Facial scans will be required for all shoppers of elementary school age or older, which translates into ages 6 and up. Children younger than 6 will not need to have their faces scanned, but are also prohibited from entering Pokemon stores without being accompanied by a parent or guardian. So, in effect, no one will be getting into the stores without themselves or someone in their group getting scanned. The Pokemon Company says that facial and visit number data will be retained to the extent necessary to fulfill the system's safety and anti-scalping purposes, then deleted after a certain amount of time has passed. I have yet another issue with this portion of this. At the present time, the facial recognition system appears to be only for the Pokemon card stores, pop-up stores that sell not only Pokemon cards but also a selection of Pokemon plushies, toys, and sundry household items. Facial recognition has not yet been announced as a requirement to the larger permanent Pokemon Center superstores. Though their online branch will be requiring shoppers to show Japanese government. This is what I read about too. Japanese government issued ID cards for certain purchases, and even more regulations could be incoming in the wake of the Japanese government setting up a task force to address potential problems within the trading card industry and retail spaces. Now, listen, there's no there's no real issue within these spaces other than the scalpers going into superstores like Walmart in the States, places in the UK, and then a few that come here and try and buy up everything in smaller mom and pop stores and things that I've seen. Then selling them online for exorbitant prices and shit getting out of hand. However, this article, to me, is going way too far. First and foremost, to have the right to refuse entry if they suspect the person of being a scalper. Who the fuck are you to assume I'm anything? First and foremost, that's the big thing. I get it. I come into the store once, twice, thrice, 3 times gets kind of iffy. 4 to 5 times, something's wrong. But if I come in and I buy 5 packs the first time and I dip off and I come back in, maybe I buy like 2 or 3 more packs, you're gonna instantly assume I'm a scalper. I get it. In the same day is crazy. Why didn't you buy all 7? Why didn't you buy all 8? Whatever. And I understand that yes, someone coming back multiple times in these instances could be a real problem. But this right to refuse entry if they suspect the person of being a scalper, it's problematic to me because of all the other things that are going on here at the same time. The things that they're doing to foreigners who have lived here and worked here for decades, opened up businesses and other types, or any kind of shop or anything like that here, raised their families here, been good citizens who actually like are completely a part of the society. The shit that they're doing to them, I see it and I'm just like, this is fucking crazy. And trust me, you're going to have someone in the store who holds the bigoted ideals of individuals like those in that group, Sanseto. And if you don't look like you're Japanese, they could easily turn you away. Taking that out of it, I would say, if anything, you make it clear as fucking day in your rules. You're already given a facial scan. Just go ahead and lay the rules out at that point, too. If you come in here right now, you're getting your face scanned. If you purchase something, this will be your only fucking time coming in today to purchase anything. You forget some shit, too bad. Better come back tomorrow. It is what it is. I prefer you to do that versus this type of shit right here. Lay out the law as clear as day and let that be the case. Because this it opens up doors that shouldn't be open. It brings about questions that might not have been a few, like, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, but today, oh, those questions are very much there. Then there's this right here. Where's it at? Oh, the data will be retained to the extent necessary to fulfill the system's safety and anti-scalping purposes, then deleted after a certain amount of time has passed. First and foremost, Japanese people as a whole, I've told you all this before, they are very, like, when it comes to privacy, very much so closed off individuals. This is just how it is. When it comes to showing their face online, when it comes this, people don't just wear masks here because of being sick or because of what happened during COVID. Yes, it opened up more that mask wearing. No, 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 no. People do it so that they are anonymous. Do you know the number of people that I walk past every day, like women who have, and listen, I've met a couple of them. I've told you guys about this. They have worked in AV. They have worked in the industry, like different industries throughout. They wear like, there's a couple of girls who are friends in our big group who I've had, because I have this way of talking to people and I don't know why people just end up opening up and like we end up in conversations that they've never had with anyone else in their life, because I just like, my bad, I did it again. I like to understand who a person is, and I have no issue with sharing who I am. But they even said, like, yeah, a lot of the women, some don't care. They'll go out and about, but most of them, they keep the bottom half of their face covered just because of the fact that it keeps them anonymous. There's other times where you'll see people, I mean, essentially walking around in full, like, ninja gear. Nigga. They got the mask on, sunglasses, there's a big ass head covering, a hat or something like that. And I'm not, they're wearing this during summer, and it's not even about being hot. It's literally they don't want to be recognized in any way. So to do something like this is absolutely insane. But then to store that data, we already see the amount of issues that there are with data storage, especially with the whole AI craze and all the bullshit that companies like uh, what's the name of that? Palantir and other companies like that actually do with people's personal data. This is just the most ridiculous infringement on people's privacy that you can ever have. And do you think a company as large as them, a company, I won't even get into their history of bad behavior, but a company that does have a history of bad behavior, a company storing personal data of individuals and their faces, do you not think that a government of any form, even the Japanese government, like outside government or companies who are willing to pay them for said information. And when I say information, that whole ID thing, that was the original thought that people were going to have to come in with an I with their Japanese ID, which meant then if you were a foreigner at that point, you definitely aren't going into the Pokemon Center stores because you don't have a Japanese ID. You, as a traveler, don't have one. Those that live here, they do have a form of ID that they can use in the stores. Online now, they're doing that, which pretty much says, most foreigners online, you're screwed. And yeah, go ahead. I know what a lot of people are gonna do. Well, I got a Japanese friend, whatever, or I got a friend who lives in Japan. There's limitations to what they can buy, how much they can buy of it, how many times they can buy from there, and everything else. It all plays into it. But think about it. They've got personal information and they've got facial information. Now, a lot of people have driver's license and IDs and other things like that, which, the fact of the matter is the government already has, and this is every government. If you have a driver's license or a ID, they got a fucking picture of you. All right. They already have it. Then all your information too. But a fucking card company, an anime company, a fucking game company, the Pokemon company, in order for me to buy a pack of not me because I don't fucking like look as far as I play Pokemon is what you all see on here because I love the game and everything else in Pokemon Go, which even in that case right there, that's crazy work. If you signed up with your real information for Pokemon Go, I just need you to know that, I mean, let's be realistic, this isn't even conspiracy theory or anything like that. That is fucking tracking data. If your phone is on while you're out walking around playing this game, that is literal tracking data. That data is sold off to other companies for them to use to actually service you with geofenced marketing. That's what it is. So this whole thing, when they're saying, "Oh, we'll only keep it for a certain amount of time," well, we've seen that come from companies before. They never get rid of the fucking data, and then for them to actually get rid of it, you actually have to usually contact them, go through this whole process that a lot of people give up on, and then you never reach the right department and everything else. And so now all of a sudden you think, "Oh, my data's been cleared out of there," and then you go and check something, and it's like, wait, why is this still showing here? Oh, you didn't complete the process to get your data cleared out. So all I'm saying in this case is this is fucking stupid. This is about one of the most asinine things I've ever seen in order to buy something that is supposed to be entertaining. Essentially, I now have to go through a process that's on the level of me trying to get into a secured area on a military base. That's what that is. A facial recognition scan or using my ID with that SIM chip in it to buzz myself in so it registers everywhere else to know that I am the person that's going in here at this point. To buy fucking Pokemon cards, to buy a plushie. Bro, I'm whatever. Whatever. But yeah, y'all can let me know how y'all feel about it. It's just one of those things where I'm like seeing these types of things come into play. It's crazy. It's crazy to me. And knowing that these small groups of stupid motherfuckers caused it. Like, these are the people that I seriously like would love to just the back of my hand would like to meet your face in GTA, of course. In GTA. Yeah, because I know how they go with, the whole aggression thing. But it's that type of shit. What was it? It's that old saying that I swear it comes from China during the Qin dynasty. For everything that we create as a society, a criminal will find a way to create crime. Just what it is. And even if you don't feel like these are criminal acts, these are acts that lead to criminal types of laws being implemented. But yeah, that's all I got for you on that. So yeah, we're done with that. We're gonna hop into some gaming, but before I get into the gaming part, I'm gonna take a quick break, hit the bathroom, whatever. Give me a few minutes. I'll be right back. Thank you all for watching both on YouTube and Twitch. Like, subscribe, hop in the chat. If you're on Twitch, follow, subscribe, hop in the chat. When I come back, we are hopping into Rivals. Rivals. I wanted to get on Halo, but that's not happening because I'll wait until we can get Teflon back on probably next week so we can finish it. We got to be towards the end of that game now. We got to be towards the end of it. Very close. So yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Don't go anywhere. I'll actually turn on some music while I'm gone so that way y'all aren't just sitting in. Oh, well, Rivals. Y'all will just have Rivals music. Hang on. Let me actually launch that before I go. And then afterward, I'm going back into my gameplay, and I'm actually going to follow a lot. I wanted today's goal is to find Team Rocket. I'm fighting Team Rocket. I'm gonna find another legendary somehow. Look for a Regirock Temple, and then who's the current trainer I'm going after? I forget. I forget what trainer it is. And I got to remember, the reason why this is so crazy and it's taking me so long to play it the way that I want to play it is because I'm testing the game out while you guys are watching too, which is kind of messed up because there is a line of succession you're supposed to play that game in, and it progresses like a normal everyday game. I'm doing everything scatterbrain because, for one, you know, when I'm not having like my moments of straight just go straight. Don't do anything else. Do not deter from this straight line. It's me being scatterbrained, and I'm trying to test out everything so that when I put it on the server, I know it all works perfectly, and no one will ever run into any real problems on there. But yeah, here we go. I had a strange thought today too with Grand Theft Auto 6, with GTA 6. I'm not buying it until it comes out on PC. I don't know why. I feel like they're not going to wait a whole year. I don't think that Rockstar's going to be that stupid. I think that 6 months into that game being out, they're going to release it on PC. Hey, y'all let me know what y'all think on that. But I honestly think it's only going to take them about 6 months to realize, yeah, we need to go ahead and do this. Because be real, Rockstar wants all the money. They want it up front. And if you keep people off of that game, PC players off that game for a year, you're missing out on a ton of what they call shark card money. PC players, I know they spent bread on GTA 5 off rip. All right, game's launching right now. I'll get on screen as soon as it's up and done. All right, and we should already be at the mark to start. Good. I let it run earlier. I'll get on screen now. All right, there's that. So I'll be back in a few minutes. Don't go anywhere. I'll see you soon. All right, we back. I gotta switch a couple things up real quick, and let me know if the voice is too low versus the music. Let me fix Twitch real fast. Hey, I do want to know something from y'all that have seen the movie already. I said yesterday there's one scene, I'm not gonna say the scene, but it made me immediately think of Miles Morales. The only thing I'll say about that scene is that it's toward the end. Did you all recognize that scene? And Dog, since I know you saw it in Deadlock, did you guys see that scene? Like there was one specific thing where I was just like, they gonna bring Miles Morales into this for real. They got to. Okay, Twitch is set. All right, let's go ahead and try and get a couple dubs on here real quick. Then, like I said, afterward, and there's one more thing I do want to check before I start this. Hang on. There was a game that I swore I saw on Xbox. Maybe I'm tripping. I thought I saw, it wasn't Elden Ring. Or was it? That's on GP right now. No. I was definitely tripping. Because if it is, it's not on cloud. I know that much. I don't see it here. Oh well. If you guys have any games that you want me to try out on there, like I need a good, I've been looking for horror games, which nothing has really caught my attention, or some kind of like big, good adventure style game. Let me know. It's so crazy because when it comes to gaming now, I've become so weird about it. Either I want to play, are you talking about the last scene after the movie credits? It's funny you say that. I was thinking before the movie credits. I was thinking about a certain scene before the movie credits. It was almost just before. But that last scene, that part. Hey, yo. Hang on. And dog, hey. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted, my boy. Hey, for real. Good look on that, man. I appreciate the hell out of y'all for those types of things. Man, started up a hype train. Hey, yo. Thank you so much. So, it's funny you say that, but like I said, I was thinking just before the end credits hit, that after scene actually made me think more along the lines of Venom. That's what it made me think of right there. Okay, I'm gonna start this up. Please give me good teams. Give me good teams. I don't play this game enough, for real. Because if I put focus on it, I'd probably be able to hit diamond in no time. And yeah, if I had the right team, ooh-wee. Oh, Case is here. Hey, yo, how you feel about it? We talked about it at the start of the stream. No spoilers still. As of next week, when we talk about this next week, I don't care how many spoilers come out. To everybody that's watching right now, to everybody that watches afterward, if you come on this stream next week, please be prepared to hear every Spider-Man spoiler you can imagine. All right?
You smell that in the air? That's potential.
In theater, just finished it. Oh, you just finished it? Did you go with your girl? And if you all don't know, I am checking chat. Oh my God. Don't do this today. I just froze really bad in game. If you guys don't know, I'm on both YouTube and Twitch. And right now I can only see Twitch chat, but I will check both chats in a bit. Bro, I'm literally sitting here frozen in game. I don't know if you guys can see that I'm frozen, but
the battle starts in
what
5,
the
4,
that just screwed
3,
me up.
2, 1.
That just fucked me
Stop
up.
them from securing the mission area.
Realized. Living islands I can handle, but this place is out of control.
Oh, it's this
Got eyes
map.
on some bogeys.
Okay, now I know what map this is. I should have started with Doc Strange. Get her out of here. Hey, can I get a healer? Thank you. Good look. Good look. Oh, I know this map
A
very
nice
well.
deep freeze.
Shit, if I had Rex or Doctor Strange.
You're mine.
Get him out of here. Come on, bro. Let's go. Let's go. Keep me healed. Let me get her. Yep. 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 Yep.
I'll admit.
Do
you made
not
that
let
look
them out,
good,
chat.
Emma.
Or squad. Don't let them out. Like, chat.
I suck.
Like, I got y'all in here with me. Come on, Magneto. Come your ass around that corner. Fuck, I missed him. I missed him. My fuck up. That corner. Okay, Venom got him.
A nice deep
Got eyes
freeze.
on some bogeys.
Come here, Ice Queen. Fuck, I missed. Okay, still got it. Still got it. Still got it. It's okay. We should not let them out of here. 3 minutes and 30 seconds. You're so happy? Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, that movie, it was so good. It will make you feel good after watching it. Hey, Magneto, what's up, bro? Healers! Don't let his ass get away. Thank you. Damn.
Needed a little boost. Thanks.
Gotta do it myself, I guess.
I suck.
If you bring Cyclops' ass too far out here, it's a wrap for him. Ice Queen, get back, get back, get back.
They found my weakness.
Yeah, bitch.
Hero thing.
Yeah. Don't let him out. Do not let him out. Squad, pull up just a little. Ice Queen, go to the left. Hide on the corners. They need to keep her on the corners. Heals, 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 heals. Need heals.
A nice deep freeze.
Fuck! How did I miss him?
Even better than my
Get him out of here.
You got them all.
I know. Ace. Killed the whole squad.
I'm
Got an ace off their asses. Tennis. Nobody comes down this right side, which is odd to me. All right, I gotta go and help out.
do this.
Come here, Hulk. Oh! Stuck.
Yo, eyes on your back.
Please, we're hurt.
Minute 27. A minute 27. Routine PC Game Pass. Wait, hold on. I'll check that in a second.
I like the cold.
Who is that? Oh yeah, they bringing Dino in. Bring his big ass in here. Don't play with me. What's up, Penny? Out of here. We both go. We both go, Penny.
I'll take
We both go. I don't even care. I don't even care. I'll take that death.
mine. Whatever. I've healed
Cold-blooded.
from 100 times worse.
Oh shit, I might have screwed up. Please, please, please keep me back. Please, please, please. All right.
Down to 30 seconds.
I gotta go. I gotta. Fuck. Hurry up. Get in there. I fucked up. Get in there. Do not let them. Don't let them touch that too long.
100 times worse.
No. Stay in there. Please. Oh my gosh. I fucked up. That was. Jeez.
Epic victory.
Wow. (14-2). Technically, I'm only 14-1 because that penny one, I had to do it. I had to do it for real. I had no choice. It was it was too good not to take it. He said that's a great observation to make. Yeah, I think big time that's going to be the way that opens up. Our team was solid right there. That was a truly solid team. Okay, I'll run. I mean, Deadlock, hold on, let me see what you said. Routine Game Pass? Routine PC Game Pass? See,
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Andy Dog, what's up, my boy? Switched over to Twitch. Okay, this map, shit, I'm gonna start off with Wolverine again. I love it. Okay, oh my gosh, this might be a Rex one. Good old Devil Dino. Yeah. Oh no. This is gonna end up being a Doctor Strange for me. I already know now. This is going to end up being a Doctor Strange match for me.
Get ready.
All I need is for the healer to, like, the Jeff or Jubilee to stick with me. Because I will forget to use my own heals because I'm so fucking, like, one-track mind on attacks. Straight up tunnel vision.
3, 2, 1. Logan trained me for days like this.
Yeah, this is definitely my map. I should have started with Wolverine. Oh shit! Squat! I need it. So I mean, I need a healer with me at all times. I will carry the fucking tree. Just give me a healer. I might have to do it. Oh shit! I'll do it after. Oh my goodness. Okay, yep. Gotta do a strange here. This is definitely a defense match for me. And our team, who do we have with us?
What armor is this?
Shit. Not great. Not great.
The moon haunts you!
Bro! Healers! Fucking! We have a thing who needs to cover the healers, and I need a healer simply to stay behind me. Jubilee. Thank God they finally got him out.
Let us
Come
hope
on,
this
people.
core undoes Ultron's efforts.
Watch the back.
Hey, Moon Knight! You
I'm on
dropped
mega
something.
defense right now.
I got hit. You're halfway there. Keep going.
I am strengthened for battle.
Yep. Keep the heels coming. That's all we need. Ooh, this is where I want to have Wolverine so bad, because I take fucking Storm right out the air.
Gambit never falls! Let us hope this core undoes Ultron's efforts.
No, you won't, stupid bitch.
I'm opening a portal.
Squad, oh, come on now. All right, Wolverine it is. Wolverine it is. Moved it a little bit.
Get that vehicle moving again.
See, they think they funny. They think they funny, right? Come here, Storm. Bitch, yeah. Oh no, no. I'm gonna fuck around and catch you for real.
Ain't over yet. The moon haunts you.
Oh, I couldn't catch her. I couldn't. Rogue fucking caught me as I was going up to catch Storm. Do we have anybody
Only
moving
60
the?
seconds left.
No, no, we don't. We don't.
My favorite.
At the very end, I'll pull defense. Yeah, run, bitch. Run for your life. Keep it, keep it, keep it, keep it, keep it, keep it, keep it. All right, I gotta go and catch.
Down to 30 seconds.
There we go. There we go. Knock that
Vehicle
motherfucker out.
reached a checkpoint.
Let's keep it going. Keep the shit going. Hurry up, do your thing, dang. Fake ass brute.
Ultron's gonna pay for what he did here.
All right, who's covering? Me and Thing. Jeff, get behind us. Behind us. Not. All right, I'm going up and in. Yep, bitch, get up out of here.
Even better than
Get up
my
out of here.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
Couldn't catch her.
Bad guys.
Couldn't do it. Where's it at?
Never had a chance.
All right, once we get to the end, because they're going to try and just collapse us on the end, I'm switching over to Doctor Strange.
Core into place.
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
Thing stays up front. I'll stay right here in the mid. And I'm going in. Moon Knight's turn to get fucked up.
Gambit never falls.
Oh, that was Gambit's bitch ass. I don't know why it looked like Moon Knight.
Fury. Shield. Nice.
Keep it up, bitch. Keep
Vehicle
it up.
reached a checkpoint.
As long as you keep fucking moving away from here. That's all I care about. Good shit, Jeff. All right, Jeff. Jeff. Where's she at? All right. Cora. You want to keep running? Yeah, keep that ass running.
I don't think that's the welcoming committee.
Like prey. I'm an easy target.
Ah! Let me move. Let me move. Let me move.
The moon haunts you.
All right, out of the way of that. Sneak up from behind.
Some extra healing never hurt.